All right, guys. Good morning to everybody. Today is the 9th of June 2026. Crazy Global Market Talk with KEL. Crazy anytime, anywhere. All right, guys. Once again, good morning to everybody. Good morning to you, Shona. Good morning to you, Administrator. Not too sure who you are. Okay. But thank you very much. Good morning to all of you. All right. Now, today we have a lot of fundamental to go through, then followed by the technical side. So let's just go to the fundamental first. But before that, disclaimer apply as usual. Please make sure you do your risk management. And also from iPad, I believe that should be from Dr. Shah from Thailand. Guys, we are definitely growing, all right? And I can tell you that tomorrow onwards, you'll see crazy basically everywhere, right? From Thailand to Singapore, Cambodia, Vietnam, China, Indonesia, Australia, everywhere. You'll see it tomorrow, yeah? We are really trying to brand ourselves properly, and we try to make ourselves to tell people that we are really serious in this business. So guys, if you are interested to tell your friends, tomorrow will be a good day to start, okay? 10th of June. Okay, so why are we looking at today? Let's take a look. Now, first of all, we know that the Israel side says that war with Iran is not over yet. And this Tehran says that it's halting strike, but Hezbollah says that isn't over. Okay, so this is something interesting. All right, so Strait of Hormuz will not return to normal until end of the year. Some of the traders say that. All right, thank you for joining the Crazy Asia Cup. Thank you. This is Dr. Shah, if I'm not wrong, or you are not Dr. Shah, someone else. Okay, all right. And the thing is this, oil price eases after Iran say military operation against Israel are over. Okay, but that's what Iran says. Interesting. All right, so let's see what happens, yeah? So first of all, we know that last night S&P 500 rocketed up, okay, because the chips maker came back because they've been down for many days. And then after that, Iran says that they stopped strikes on Israel. So of course, this is a very, very good thing, all right? That's why the oil price was $96. It pulled back all the way down to below $92, all right? So the question is this, what the sudden of doing that? So of course, our dear Donald Trump came in to take the credit and say that it's him who actually make the deal. And the thing is this, right now, everybody believes that things is going for the better. But the thing is this, we all know that yesterday Kospi, the Korea index dropped by 8%. Oh my God. And of course, Japan lost 3.85%. And of course, Europe down a little bit. So overall itself, right, the strike by Iran on Sunday raises concern. But now apparently it's no longer that. And because of that, oil price start to fall. And when oil price fall, we expect the economy to do well. But the problem is this, oil price fell yesterday, but the gold price also fell yesterday. That is very interesting. So what is the reason then? If the oil is down, and if Iran is going to, Israel and Iran, things start to mellow down, then why is the market not going up a lot? So that is the question that everybody been asking me. And let me tell you the answer is because of the 10-year and 30-year bond yield. All right, I'll come to that later, yeah? So Kashi trader says that Strait of Hormuz will not return to normal. So the thing is this, why is that so? Because although they cease fire, but they're not letting go of the Strait of Hormuz, right? So because of that, the oil prices is still going to be very high. Now you must remember, the oil price itself was trading at $68 per barrel 2 months ago. 2 months later, we're at 100 level, all right, 100 level. So it's up by more than 50%, all right, at the same time. So because of that right now, the people, the stress level, the import, export, the consignment, everything is building up, okay? And you only see the impact 3 months later. So which means that March is where the thing started, right? 90 days ago. So now 3 months later, it will be somewhere around June, July period. So the full power of the cost inflation will be somewhere around July to September period. That's where you can really see things going higher. It's like everything that you buy, maybe this thing costs maybe like, $10, become $11, something like that, okay? You see it somewhere in about July to September period, okay? Now, Tom Lee clients are pretty worried about SpaceX IPO. They felt that it could be a market top, but of course, Tom Lee said no. And I don't have the article because it's a paid article, but I'll try to get for you the content. So Tom Lee is wanting to be a very bull analyst. That's something that we all know that, yeah? And I've been following for quite a while, and technically he's quite correct. His turning point actually pretty good. So I feel that what he says that now we have a good up run, but then now we may have a very choppy second half of the year. So I'll buy his idea too. I think that we should see about turbulence in June and July. I already said it in my MAO video, so please watch it on YouTube, yeah? Now, interestingly, Donald Trump went for an interview yesterday and he stormed out of the interview after being challenged about the election fraud claims and the DOJ funds. Oh gosh, right? They're not letting him go. Every time Donald Trump will be whacked by all these people, actually the DOJ side, right, regarding on this. And of course, he was very, very pissed and he actually left the interview. Let me show to you the interview. Let me see, can I play the sound for you at the same time? Let me just see, yeah. I not too sure. Cannot. Okay, maybe cannot. So everyone just see the thing here. Oh dear. Can you see that? He literally stepped on the microphone. All right. So that is our Donald Trump. All right. Crazy guy. But then that is because there's so many things that's on his mind right now. There's so many attacks on him. And I just saw that a video, a write-up on him that he actually now get people to donate his ballroom, the White House ballroom, for $400 million. That's a lot of money to spend for a ballroom. And the thing is this, there's a lot of vendors that actually got the award to do that, but apparently itself, because they donated up quite a bit of money for the ballroom, and because of that, they are given up to $50 billion worth of contract. Oh my God, that's a very good transaction if you ask me. So nonetheless, it's all right. He's have a lot of things on his mind. Let's leave him alone. Yeah. Now today we have the existing home sales. It's supposed to be a normal data. I don't expect to see anything here. But tomorrow is the big one. All right. Tomorrow is a big data. Tomorrow we have the CPI data, and you can see the numbers are very scary. The number last month is 3.8%. All right. 3.8% is a considered high number, but 4.2% is tomorrow forecast. And this is going to be a big one here. So if let's say the CPI data is 4.2%, that will be the highest level ever. And this will going to break the market. Okay, this is going to break the market. So traders, you need to watch this for tomorrow, 8:30. All right. So I suspect the market will start to move in advance first. I repeat, the market may likely be moving in advance first. Yeah. I try to clear my screen a little bit. All right. So as I told you guys, the main thing that is holding the market right now is the 10 and 30-year bond. You can see the yield now is at 4.57%. It's actually higher than the 4.5% that the market was looking at. So which means this is a big issue. And the 30 years is at 5% right now. So let me explain to you a little bit here. Now, 5 years ago, during the COVID period, the US government basically borrow a lot of money from everybody. By the time the interest rate was only at 1%. Okay. So now the thing is this, now the interest is at 4.5%. Right? Okay, what is this? Okay. All right. And then after that, what happened? You can see that because of that, the problem comes in is that now they have to borrow again because US don't have money, right? And China is not lending them money. Japan really stopped lending them money. So what must the Treasury do? They must print their own money at a highest cost to give back. So which means right now, right, the people who really wants to, the person that can borrow them money or lend the money is the US Treasury themselves. So this is like killing themselves at the same time. So because of that, the US dollar will depreciate in value. So that is also another reason why I felt that later part gold will go up later, which means that now gold is coming down because of the high inflation. Gold is coming down because of the people are cutting away the assets away. But later on, when there's no choice, when the Federal Reserve had to keep on pumping the dollar into the system, the depreciating of the dollar will pump the gold price up again. So that's why I say If you want to buy gold, just wait for a while, another 1 month or so, when the price of gold is quite low, maybe at 4,100, 4,150, around that. I think that will be a very good prime to buy some gold. And then gold should be going higher on top of the current situation. Because when you pump the dollar into the system, what you'll see is that stock market also going up. Everything go up. Bitcoin go up, everything go up. So that is where the final leg of inflation will be. So that's why I say this month, June and July, there will be some selling. And then after that, the market will rest for a while. Then after that, we will see a crazy ride up all the way up. Can you understand this? Right, if you understand this, press number 1 right now in the comment box, yeah? All right, so today is a bit of fundamental sharing. I just want you to know that not only come here for technical, you're here coming for the fundamental too. All right, so not every trainer wake up in the morning to do this with you every day, right? So there's something that I want you to, take note that we are doing a lot for all of you, yeah? Okay, so once again, I think we have some issue again. Oh gosh, okay, let me see. Oh dear, why is this? Okay, hold on, yeah. All right, so seemingly we have some technical issue here again, as usual. Oh, every time that we do Zoom, the what do you call it's not able to link. Not too sure, is it my Wi-Fi or my internet speed or what? Every time like this. Yeah, gosh. Okay, so no choice once again, and rely back on my crazy.com chart. Apology, but no choice. Okay, let's look at gold. Okay, so guys, apology. My Zoom just not able to connect with our MT4 for obviously memory issue. So I'll see what can I do with my own memory. Maybe it's my own computer. It's a bit slow and old at the moment right now with so many things ongoing. Okay, so today, everybody take note. Today is a DJDD, yeah? DJDD. Very important. It's a DJDD. So Doji directional day means that the market will have to move to one, wait, the market will be moving to one single direction. So either all the way up or all the way down. Now, upside, you can see it could be going towards the MA30. The downside, it can be as low as a pivot 2. Now, pivot 2 is 4190 today. Now, where are we right now? We are at 4317. So it's a bit far away, right? But again, anything can happen. If the market suddenly goes into a point whereby the market decides to sell because of the current situation in, let's say, example, there's going to be another round of firing, and then again, oil price shoot up again, and gold price will dive. Okay, so take note of that. Now, if you look at the whole gold movement, right, from here itself, the highest point dropped all the way, there was a spike down impact. So basically, anybody who have been buying gold over the last, 20, 30 days, most likely their stop loss will place somewhere around here. And if you place it around here, this is an issue because the market usually will go for the stop loss of all these people. So that's why I felt that if gold, is to continue to go down, not only a breakdown to 4190, it could go down even lower. Now, if I'm not wrong, this one was below 4,000. So if gold ever come down to below 4,000, I think that will be a very good buy. I repeat, if gold ever come down to 4,000 and below, I think gold is a very good buy. Okay, so please take note of what I just said. If ever go below 4,000, buy. Okay, buy. I put the word buy. Okay. Now, of course, you will say, but KEL, if the gold is coming down very rapidly downwards, then isn't that means that the market is going to be very bad, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, of course. If the gold price is coming down very fast, definitely there will be a lot of selling impact here itself. But the thing is this, you must understand the very important critical part is that the reason why gold is coming down back then, it will because of the situation, war, or maybe the US bonds really go crazy. So then what must happen? Then the Federal Reserve will come in and save the day. the Federal Reserve will come in to save the day. And if they come and save the day, they'll pump the dollar. They pump the dollar will depreciate in value, and then the gold price go up. So you understand my point here? So that is what it will happen bit by bit. So that's why if gold ever pull back to below $4,000, I will definitely buy some gold. All right, all clear? If all clear, press number 2 right now, yeah? So this is for long term. All right, long-term positioning. And if let's say gold does that, that'll be very good, yeah? Okay, so that is long-term. So that is short-term first, yeah? I know what you all are looking for, short-term first. KEL, don't tell me what will happen in the next few months. Tell me what's happened next few moments. Okay. All right. So gold this morning, as you can see, open and then start to go down, right? Because you can see once it broke below the pivot 1, you notice that the market just cannot go up. So this is the power of pivot. You see that, right? When the market broke the pivot, it couldn't go up anymore and it gets stuck below the OP and below the pivot. So this become a selling strength. And the KSI built up. So that's why, boom, the price came down to KTR -1. So everything can be explained by the charts as long as you understand how to read them. So now the question is, why now the gold price can't go down? Because the boys are buying. The boys are buying, right? Okay. So question, can I buy here? Well, it's not going to be the best buy here because it's below OP, below pivot 2. But KEL, just now you posted the double diamond, right? Yes, I posted double diamond. So remember, double diamond must come one very important thing. You must have the diamond line. So what you see now, my friend, we have a problem here. The market basically couldn't go above the diamond line. So that is the issue. So now, as long as the double diamond is still there, and if the market cannot go past the diamond line, you cannot be buying. Or if you buy already, right, then you just have to be very careful. It cannot turn to a sell, red candle, and the KSI cannot turn red. If the KSI turn red, then you have a classic sell down potential. And that will bring us to where? If the market failed to stay above the diamond line, okay, I draw it properly, and then goes down, then gold will come down all the way to the 4297 region. 4297 region. So watch out for this, guys. If the gold breaks below 4314, gold can come down to 4297. Okay, so take note of this. Okay, on this gold. Okay, wrong finger. All right. Okay, so that is the gold potential that could happen here. So watch out for that, guys. Okay. All right, so that is gold for you for today. Next one, it will be the day chart of the US market. Now, NASDAQ is something that I think it will come down again. Now, why do I think NASDAQ is bearish? Because if you look carefully, now NASDAQ, the opening price, there's a blue diamond here. And if you put the diamond line, you can see the market reverse now below the diamond line. And now it's a red candle coming down. And of course, yesterday we saw a very strong recovery on the NASDAQ, but today we saw it basically giving back all again. So whatever happened yesterday, right, is probably a technical rebound. Hence, therefore, with the diamond line blocking it, with the KSI red, there's a very, very high chance that we will see the NASDAQ going down further later part, yeah? All right, so this is the 5-minute chart on NASDAQ. So I think NASDAQ will go down to 29,212. Okay, this is the 5-minute chart of NASDAQ. And of course, if you look at the day chart, you will see my reason. Now the NASDAQ, basically this is the NASDAQ today. And you can see that the NASDAQ now having issue to go above it. And if you look carefully, there is this 4 diamond here. If you draw a 4 diamond line across it, you can see beautiful, right? It blocks away very clearly. The market just cannot go past the diamond line. So there's a very, very high chance that today NASDAQ may be coming down. Okay. Now NASDAQ coming down is because of the bond market. Now the bond market is a very big issue. If the bond market continue to be showing that above the 4.5%, the market will feel the strain. And just let you know, in the history, when the CPI data is more than 4%, right, more than 4%, usually the S&P 500 will drop between 4% to 6% the next 2 months. I repeat one more time. When the CPI data is more than 4% over lost historical chart, the S&P 500 will pull back between 4 to 6%. So that's why I felt that the Nasdaq will pull down, S&P will pull down, and of course, maybe the Dow will also be coming down. All right. Next one, oil. Now, basically, as you know, I'm very bullish on oil, but then again, because we have the sudden change of directive by this Iran and Israel, so that's why oil yesterday went up and then came off. But the thing is this, let me explain to you my big concern here, yeah? Okay, so first of all, we have a lowering yellow cluster, so that gives you a confirmed downtrend K trend, okay? The K trend itself is definitely towards the selling because of the lowering yellow. Okay, so this one, understand, yeah? But at the same time, you look carefully, the red cluster, all right, here, and the red cluster here, all right, this is A and this is B. So if the red candle tomorrow or next few days continue to go down and break below A, then okay, the downtrend is confirmed. But I can tell you this, if let's say now B stabilize somewhere around here, and then come up another yellow candle, this will change the downtrend. It will become an uptrend instead. Because when the market is uptrend, right, what you have is a higher red cluster, right? So now you say, but KEL, wait a minute. Earlier you say it's a downtrend. Now you say uptrend. Confusing. No, wait, listen to me first. First of all, I'm saying that now it's still downtrend because of the lowering yellow and the red is still moving. But if any day there is a yellow candle that comes in and makes B higher than A in terms of the red cluster closing, all right, then you will have the best setup in the world. We call it as this one, right, where the uptrend and downtrend comes together and merge together. And when that happens itself, usually we will have the explosive movement. So that means that either oil will go to the sky all the way, or it will crash to the floor. So now the thing is this, we know that Iran and Israel now is having this so-called ceasefire, but an oil price did come down, but it did not come down near to anywhere back to the $68 that we saw previously. So in fact, it's just only hovering at $92. So something is not correct here. And next thing is that the down we have now is a downtrend thingy. So if what I believe is that if the yellow candle comes in, this will become a confluence of both camps. And then after that, there will be an explosive movement. And I suspect that will happen in late June or early July. So I repeat, so late June or early July, we will actually get to see an explosive movement in oil. So if oil become explosive, gold will be following through. So that will mean a lot of money to be made in the market. All right, all clear? Okay. So with that will explain everything for today. Apology once again, I couldn't get my thing up. So all we need to do is just have to accept this. And then guys, wait, let me just put back my thing here. Okay, so for my view is this, I expect the oil price to move up more in the late June and July area. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. I will see you now back on Telegram again. Bye-bye.